Beautiful love.
There's been many a wreck on the winter cruise. Hey, where is everybody? Keep your seats because you're in for a treat now, and you've got some good entertainment coming up. So just remember, this is a free event. It mightn't sound free to some people because you keep putting pounds in the bucket, but a lot of people don't want to see me going out to swim in a bikini. The lifeboat is telling me I'm about £3,000 away from my target of 12,000. So they're telling me I've got 9,000. So we have got a card reader as well. But for those of you that don't know, this week, or while the Shanty Festival was going along, there was a collision of 5 boats, working boats that is, Falmouth working boats, and unfortunately one got sunk. They have salvaged it again, they brought it back up, but the lifeboat had to go out, and thank God there was no casualties. They've got everybody safe. But the lifeboat is so important, not just to Falmouth, but to every port, and any pennies is gratefully received. And like I said, we have got a card reader. Have a great festival. You're in for a great treat now with the countrymen.
Cornish accents I've ever heard, but we've embraced them. They've been coming to the Sea Shanty Festival now for the last 7 years, and they have grown extremely well in their popularity, done fantastically well. They do play far and wide. As far afield as where? What was your latest?
Bridport's probably as far as
Bridport, hell.
But we're going to America in September.
Well, you definitely turned into Cornish. Bridport's far.
We're going to Europe when are we going to Europe? August.
It's lovely to see them again. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for the amazing countrymen.
1, 2.
As the hound obeys the hunter's horn call, so I call back home to Cornwall, for that's where my heart lies buried, neath the standing stone, where a white cross on a black field standing proudly waves above the landing place, beneath the rugged cliffs of Cornwall, my true love. Broken images and memories awaken in my bones, when I do recall the land I left behind that was my home, sailing out from Falmouth Bay way back in 1983. Green behind the years, just 15 years of age, well that was me. Like a fool searching for freedom, roaming further far and wide, I set out but I did not return upon the running tide, where the timeless cliffs resound with mournful echoes of the cries of fearless seabirds chasing storm clouds through the silver skies. As the hound obeys the hunter's horn call, so I call back home to Cornwall, for that's where my heart lies buried, beneath the standing stone, where a white cross on a black field standing proudly waves above the landing place, beneath the rugged cliffs of Cornwall, my true love. From the all-night clubs of West Berlin to the lonely Pyrenees, from chaotic squats in Amsterdam to the new world across the sea, from the forests of New Hampshire to the streets of London town. Though I loved each place, I could not stay forever homeward bound, where the gorse and foxglove dance and sway upon the rolling moor, and the sea wind blows her aerial kiss from north to southern shore, where a song of stone sings out in tune to transatlantic waves. If I could but hear that song again, my soul it would be saved. As the hound obeys the hunter's horn call, so I call back home to Cornwall, for that's where my heart lies buried beneath the standing snow, where a white cross on a black field standing, cloudy waves above the landing place, beneath the rugged cliffs of Cornwall, my true love. When I die, as we must do one and all, send my body home to Cornwall, place my bones down with my heart beneath the standing snow. But a white cross on a black field standing, on my coffin, then I'll finally rest in peace within the arms of Cornwall, my true love. As the hound obeys the hunter's horn call, so I call back home to Cornwall, for that's where my heart lies buried beneath the standing snow, where a white cross on a black field standing, rounding waves above the landing place, beneath the rugged cliffs of Cornwall, my true love. Where a white cross on a black field standing, proudly waves above the landing place, beneath the rugged cliffs of Cornwall, my true love.
Sound from a cappella Moonshine there, and they do one, not one of ours, but one of the same people, Away Home. We're going to do a slightly different version of it. Hopefully you like our version. Very different. Here we go.
1, 2, 3. And it's away home. It's away home. Now I'm heading back to Cornwall, 'cause Cornwall is my home. 1, 2, 3. And it's away home. It's away home. Now I'm heading back to Cornwall, 'cause Cornwall is my home.
I am a Cornish fisherman, and I've been fishing all my life. Like my father before me, I've been sailing with the tides. The village will go hungry if the herring's hard to get. There'll be no herring back to New Land, and soon holding all these nets.
And it's away home. It's away home. Now I'm heading back to Cornwall, 'cause Cornwall is my home.
Simon,
I am a Cornish sailor. The wind and waves are in my soul. Just like my father before me on Father's Day too. My horizon was my soul. From Falmouth down to Falmouth, I sail the seven seas. Now I'm heading back to family again. 'Cause now it's time for me.
And it's away home. It's away home. Now I'm heading back to Cornwall, 'cause Cornwall is my home. Well, I am a Cornish working man, I've labored all my life, like my father before me. I've toiled day and night, yeah, splits and brewed granite, and I laid the Windford rail. I built the Lisker viaducts, and I beat Bob in jail.
1, 2, 3.
And it's away home. It's away home. Now I'm heading back to Cornwall, 'cause Cornwall is my home. We are the Cornish immigrants, now 30 million strong, who left the shores of Cornwall and sailed far beyond, built commonwealths and families in many distant parts. Still we will die as Cornish men, with Cornwall in our hearts. 1, 2, 3, and it's away home. It's away home. Now I'm heading back to Cornwall, 'cause Cornwall is my home. Away, and it's away home. It's away home. Now I'm heading back to Cornwall, 'cause Cornwall is my home. Hands in the air, come on, here we go. And it's away home. It's away home. Now I'm headed back to Cornwall, 'cause Cornwall is my home. Keep it going. One more time. And it's away home. It's away home. Now I'm headed back to Cornwall, 'cause Cornwall is my home. Yeah, I'm heading back to Cornwall, 'cause Cornwall is my home. Now I'm heading back to Cornwall, 'cause Cornwall is my home.
Now this is a song written by a group called A Noun from up in North Cornwall, friends of ours, and slightly different to their version of it, but this was inspired from the story of William Pierce, who was a dear old man. He basically got caught taking some rope and yarn off a wreck at Crackington Haven near Bude, and unfortunately for William, they just brought out the Wrecking Act, decided to make an example of him. So at 82 years old, he had to walk up from Lansing Jail up to St Stephen's Hill, where they hung him by the neck. So this is all about William Pierce, but it's a song that we've called The Wreckers. That's like The Wreckers.
The oil is burning, I hold my lamp up high. The wind is howling, it's a dark and stormy night. I'm up on the cliff, but down on the sand, the waves are crashing, breaking on a ship that's run aground. Hey now, wreckers, get yourselves down to the shore. There's enough barrels of whiskey for 100 men or more. You can work the mine all day, a penny's what you'll get. But come and join the wreckers, you'll be a rich man yet. The ship, she gives a groan as she slips beneath the waves. She's taking many souls down to watery graves. But she has a secret, a few of us were told. She isn't just carrying whiskey, she got a belly full of gold. Hey now, wreckers, get yourselves down to the shore. There's enough barrels of whiskey for 100 men or more. You can work the mine all day, a penny's what you'll get. But come and join the wreckers, you'll be a rich man yet. Samuel Penhale made his way down to the shore, saying, you can keep your whiskey, 'cause there's something I want more. Lord Trelawney's daughter with the aquamarine eyes, when I've got my gold, she will be my wife. Hey now, wreckers, get yourselves down to the shore. There's enough barrels of whiskey for 100 men or more. You can work the mine all day, a penny's what you'll get. But come and join the wreckers, you'll be a rich man yet. Fate is cruel, but crueler is the sea. The first wave threw the gold to him and he pocketed it with glee. He cried, I am a rich man, but the next wave pulled him under, and the gold is weighing him down now to Davy Jones's locker. Hey now, wreckers, get yourselves down to the shore. There's enough barrels of whiskey for 100 men or more. You can work the mine all day, a penny's what you'll get. But come and join the wreckers, you'll be a rich man yet. He's swimming with the mermaids now, he's swimming with the sharks. And Lord Trelawney's daughter, she got a broken heart. She cried he was a poor boy, but he meant the world to me. Then she threw away her riches and she jumped into the sea. Hey now, wreckers, get yourselves down to the shore. There's enough barrels of whiskey for 100 men or more. You can work the mine all day, a penny's what you'll get. But come and join the wreckers, you'll be a rich man yet. Hey now, wreckers, get yourselves down to the shore. There's enough barrels of whiskey for 100 men or more. You can work the mine all day, a penny's what you'll get. But come and join the wreckers, you'll be a rich man yet. Come and join the wreckers, you'll be a rich man yet.
Oh, rolls on. It's the title track from our second album. We have 2 albums now. £10 each or £15 a bear. You can come see us at the end. We can merch over there somewhere later, perhaps. You never know. Anyway, this one's called The River Rolls On. Steve, tell us briefly what about it.
I'll tell you all what it's all about. Up the coast there is the harbour town of Foy, fed by the Foy River, which starts up on Bodmin Moor and winds down past Jamaica Inn, down the Drains Valley, off across Goliath Falls, past Trago Mills.
If you've got any chickens, you just drop them off there.
That's my 50 quid earned for the day. Past Trago Mills, past the China clay docks, through the harbour and out to sea. There's Foy on one side of the harbour and Polruan on the other, and for many years, probably thousands of years, there's been a ferry between the two, but most lately the little orange motorboat goes backwards and forwards between the two, which was for years driven by a guy called Tosh. He made thousands, probably tens of thousands of trips across the harbour on the ferry. Very popular guy, originally a Camborne boy, made his life in Polruan. He had a special greeting for the Falmouth yachties. If any yachties turned up from Falmouth, he'd give them his famous 3-fingered greeting, like that, because Falmouth yachties deserve more than 2 fingers. Not really, apologies to any Falmouth yachties, we love you really.
Backtrack.
Anyway, Tosh, bless him, he died a few years ago and made a very poignant final trip across the harbour in his coffin on the back of the ferry, which prompted this song, which is about the timelessness of the river and the fleetingness of the human existence. The river rolls on.
1, 2, 3, 2.
Dawn, sun is rising over Foy and its quay. Run, timeless river, from the moor to the sea. Like the tides and the seasons, cycling by without end. One lone ferry joins their dance. Few are the words that the old ferryman speaks. He carries his people silently to the beach with a 3-finger greeting, which is better than 2. Across the harbour one more time, and the river rolls on, across the moors to the Foy and the Polruan shores, with so many lives whose living relies on its undying flow. It rolls its way down to the sea, past the docks to the wave-battered quay, with stories to share of those who live there, and the river rolls on. You can find reassurance in these permanent things: the tides, the ferry, and the sunrise, and the gulls on the wing. And as the river continues, never fades, never ends, The ferry floats silent by the quay. Dawn, sun is rising on the ferry's last wake. One final crossing must the ferryman make. Like the tides and the seasons and the river and the sea, the ferryman's spirit will be free. And the river rolls on across the moors to the Foy and the Puerto shores, with so many lives whose living relies on its undying flow. It rolls its way down to the sea, past the docks to the wave-battered quay, with stories to share of those who live there, and the river rolls on. But time moves along like that unending flow, and people may come and people may go. Now the ferryman's gone and life carries on. His memory lives on in the words of this song, and the stories get told once again as the river rolls on. The river rolls on across the moors to the Foy and the Foreign shores, with so many lives whose living relies on its undying flow. It rolls its way down to the sea, past the docks to the wave-battered quay, with stories to share of those who live there, and the river rolls on. With stories to share of those who live there, and the river rolls on. Kids as well.
And the big kids.
Those who have come dressed as pirates.
Yeah, anyone with a tricolor on, this one's for you. It's a pirate song. It's about a bunch of scallywags from up our way near Widdy Bay, and they really were up to no good. They were wrecking and smuggling and all sorts of shenanigans. But the local vicar was in cahoots with them, and he talked too much, so they killed him in the middle of the day just for talking too much. And who could think of doing such a thing to someone who talks too much? Okay, this is Pirateers, last off.
3, 4.
There's been many a wreck on a Whitworth breeze, plundered by her pirates. The men set adrift on a blood-red sea by smugglers from her shore. There's many a ghost as rooks in the trees hail the pound-stock pirates, who ambush sailors in the night who try to cross the bay. Come on, call the lads and fire the lights, put on the cakes and sweat all night. We'll have as we set the dynamite, where the last of the pirateers. Oh, you sturdy dogs! That's pugwash! That is pugwash. He was the meanest pirate known to man. He was a cartoon. The kids today, they don't even know who he is. We must get on it. If you stop talking, I can sing. From the strangles to the Harlem piers, hunt the pound-stock pirateers, who ambush sailors in the night who try to cross the bay. But he goes shore with commandeer by cutlass, fire, dread and fear, then watch her sink and disappear below the briny sea. Call the lads and fire the lights, put them on the cakes and sweat all night. We'll laugh as we set the dynamite, where the last of the pirateers. Blistering barnacles. Moving on to publishing. I forgot the words now. you'll do. Seized her tea and golden blues, bound for Bristol from Rangoon. Adrift she burned all day, a slave ship bound for Cape Verde. We sank her as she crossed the bay. The quartermaster danced all day with a last of the pirateers. Call the lads and fire the lights, put on all the cakes and sweat all night. We laughed as we set the dynamite. With a last of the pirateers. You dirty old rats! Oh, so boys now. It's a good ocean. I don't know, I'll be asking someone what analogies later. Ask the one. The king sent men to scour the fields, tried to make us Cornish yield. We sent them running like dogs on their heels, and alas for the pirateers. They say the ghosts of us buccaneers still roam the cliffs of the desert, armed to the teeth like a windless squall. You can hear us from the desert. Call the lads and fire the lights. We laughed as we set the dynamite. Come on, call the lads and fire the lights. We laughed as we set the dynamite. Call the lads and fire the lights. We laughed as we set the dynamite. Call the lads and fire the lights. Put on all the cakes and sweat all night. We laughed as we set the dynamite. Boom! We're the master pirateers.
Special thanks to the organisers of Falmouth International Sea Shanty Festival 2024.
Please put your hands together for the amazing Countrymen!
Don't forget to support the RNLI. Love Summertime TV Worldwide. You can contact us at ccs1@gmail.com. Don't forget to friend and share the video.
There's many a ghost that swims in the trees. Hail the pound stock.